Video game movies suck. To all those movie producers out there who are making these video game movies, just stop. Get help.
Stop it. Get some help.
1993 marked the year that the Mario movie came out. And you see these scores, so why on God's green earth did you decide, oh, let's make more of these? These turned out fantastically. But no! You want to go make that dough and get these fans all hyped out of their minds while making things like Tomb Raider and Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Wait, I've already mentioned Street Fighter. We're going to keep going with Street Fighter, Max Payne, and Doom. How do you mess up Doom? Like, what kind of dope are you on that makes you think these things have substance? Because honestly, I need you to meet me out back by like 5 because I got a thing to go to and I kind of want to be higher than Giraffe Pussy for it. So can we make something work? Let's look at the Doom movie. You know Doom, like OG Doom, you know, the like that with all the pixels and shit where you're like killing demons. They turned that into a movie and oh my god, why? Why? Okay. If you haven't played Doom by some margin and you don't know what Doom is, let me explain. Let me paint you a picture of what Doom is, okay? Just give me a second. Oh, howdy there, guy. How you doing? What are you doing in hell on this fine evening? Now there, now... Oh, hang on. Now you have an image, and you're probably thinking, oh yeah, dumb brainless action movie. Wrong. Well, not wrong, but wrong for various other reasons. Let me break down this movie for you real quick, and you'll see where the issues lie. A group who is known as the Rats is sent to Mars due to a red alert kind of thing going on. They're gonna go investigate, see why there's a red alert, and you know, that's not really Doom, but it's not Doom. Like, I kind of get it. Whatever, cool, awesome, let's see where this goes. Later down the line, we find out that the red alert came from an escape test subject who is infected with alien DNA, and the DNA is highly infectious and turns people into monsters. Okay, we're gonna put a pin in that right there and discuss what's wrong with this. Doom. Killing demons, you're just an angry guy killing demons. Doom the movie has nothing to do with this. And honestly, man, that's just... Okay. Why are you gonna make this movie if you're not gonna respect the source material behind it? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You had Billy Butcher and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, which at the time were some of the two biggest, like, best action dudes you could have had for this kind of movie, and you miffed it. You could have had a generic action movie about, like, aliens and shit, which, you know what, I wouldn't even been that mad. I'd have been like, cool, you know what, that makes sense, that's peachy, man, go rock on with that. But no, you had to go make this dumb movie, and it's just, yeah, the first-person shooter scene was kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie, like, that was kind of dope, gave me, like, Hardcore Henry vibes, or I guess Hardcore Henry gave me that, but doesn't matter. It's shit, they didn't respect the source material, and it's just dumb. It's a letdown, and just, man... Oh, God! Okay. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. I'm gonna calm down, and you know what? We're gonna be okay. Ah! You wanna know what's just as bad as the Doom movie? The second Doom movie. Okay, I'm half kidding. I'm actually talking about House of the Dead. Yeah, you know, the game you find at your local Dave & Buster's or arcade shop with, like, the little blue or sometimes pink plastic toy guns that, like, you shoot zombies in a mansion, and yeah, that's about all you do. I think there was a typing game about that. Huh. Odd. Ooh, but Mr. Flustercluck, I hear you ask. What could they have possibly screwed up? Just put zombies in the zombie movie. And, like, yeah, okay, fair enough, I guess, but wrong.
That's nasty.
See, you know what they didn't do? They didn't take from the source material. If I wanted a generic zombie action movie, I'd watch the one with Dave Bautista. You know, the one where he's like robbing a bank or some shit in like California, and like he's got some other no-name people with him, and there's zombies and guns, and like, yeah, okay, if I want a generic action movie with zombies, I'd watch that. This is House of the Dead, which again, I get it, generic zombie thing, but they didn't take from the source material. I literally sat down to rewatch this movie for this video, and holy shit is that Jonathan Cherry from Wolf Cop. Neat. See, yeah, this movie blows. The game followed basically a generic plot. You got two guys who were like private investigator types who were going through a mansion because some genetic engineer guy is either missing or he killed somebody or something. Either way, he's like making monsters and zombies, and that pretty much is the name of the game. You're in a mansion with zombies. Hence the name House of the Dead. Can you guess what this movie was about? Maybe I hear you thinking in your head, it's following the events exactly as it is. Well, it wouldn't be in this video if it did, and you're wrong. Absolutely not. Maybe you're thinking that they retold the events of the story, maybe with some new characters and some extra plot, and like maybe they just did some cool, fun stuff with it, you know, but kept to the story. No, they don't give a shit enough to do that. However, if you're thinking in the back of your head that it was a teenager rave movie on an island that happened to have zombies, you would be correct. And I don't understand why. I don't know why they did that. If that's just a generic zombie movie with House of the Dead put on top of it. Where's the house? I want my house, damn it. It's called House of the Dead. Where's the house? I am confused. You know what, let's take a break for a minute. Let's stop discussing like the individual bits of the movies, and let's talk about like what the actual issue here is, right? And that's taking these 20, 30, 40 hour long epic tales and condensing them down to these little bite-sized, you know, consumable bits of media. It's the same reason certain book adaptations fail, right? You have these super big, 3, 4, 5, 600, 700 page, 1,000-page books that just don't end up really doing all that well. Look at Ender's Game. That is, honest to God, one of my favorite books to this day, and the movie is unfortunately just a hot pile of garbage. Going back to video games, look at Postal, the video game where you could take a cat, stick it on the end of a gun, and use it as a silencer, and you like could piss on people. Yeah, that was turned into a movie. And you probably never heard of it because it took me a little bit of digging to actually try to find it. Not a ton, but enough to where it was kind of hidden. I even struggled finding clips for it. That game has a plot, kind of, but not really. And they tried to do this, like, eco-terrorist thing, and it just failed because it was confusing, because either, like, fans kind of knew it, but it didn't really harken to them. And then you had new people come in who were like, why do we give a shit? It was confusing, it didn't land, it was really terrible. Look at Mortal Kombat.
Let's dance.
Mortal Kombat, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I think Mortal Kombat's a really fun movie. It's probably one of my favorite movies of the ones I've talked about or watched recently, for this video. It's really fun, and like the dun 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 dun, yeah, that whole thing, it's so good. But the movie's dumb. It's not very well done. It's really confusing if you've not played Mortal Kombat ever, and if you have, you know that like 99% of how that movie worked, it was just wrong. It's confusing, it didn't land, it was terrible. Next, like Max Payne, Marky Mark and Mila Kunis. Like, how do you screw this up? You got two really big names, and somehow the movie, when they're with the teddy bear, Ted, is more coherent than the other one that they're in.
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, thunder, you can suck my dick. You can't get me thunder, cause you're just God's fuss.
And if a movie about a teddy bear and the guy who won't give him up has more of a plot line than your movie that you have so much other source material for, why? You even got me doing the knife hand. You can never get me doing the knife hand. Like, what? It's just bad. And the main reason is because they couldn't condense that plot down and both make it consumable for people who don't know the material and consumable for people who do. And like, it's almost impossible for directors and producers to find that happy medium. And it's just kind of sad. So what about games that don't have a plot? You know, I'm looking at you, live action Mario, because I get it. It's hard, man. There's no real plot. But come on, why is this what we got? This looks like something from Goosebumps. What what even is this? It literally looks like something from Goosebumps. And if you remember Goosebumps, the dun 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 horror shit on like Cartoon Network and like the little books to read, yeah, this is B-movie trash and it needs to leave. Okay, let's try something newer then. Surely we've learned from our mistakes. Let's see Sonic. It can't be terrible, right? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Sonic was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I was entertained. I'm not the biggest fan of Sonic, so I really don't give a crap. But, like, it was fun, right? It was a good movie. It was well-paced. I was entertained. I had fun. And, like, I remember when this thing was what had come from the Sonic movie initially, and people lost their minds about it, and they fixed it. Maybe movie studios are learning from to listen to the fans and like see what they want, right? Okay, let's continue on with something else. There's The Last of Us, right? Okay, I get it. I think it's fantastic, and if you saw my first video I ever did, you know I think it's fantastic. And yes, this is a shameless shill of my first video that is nothing like this, and you should totally go watch it if you want a detailed breakdown. It was good. It was made by people who cared. It was made by the guy who actually like wrote The Last of Us. It had some of the original voice actors in it. And the most important thing, the reason it was so good is instead of making it a 2-hour-long movie, they made it a 9-episode, 9-hour-long TV series. And that did it wonders. Everything felt good and cared for. It respected the source material and the fans instead of gut punching both and body slamming them into the trash.
I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring.
Which, like I said again, making it a TV series rather than a movie did wonders for it, and it took a probably, 15 to 20 hour game and made it into 9 hours, which I get isn't the same length, but given the kind of media that it was, it ended up being really, really good. The weird thing is with all this, though, is looking at other adaptations like books and comics, is they end up doing really well. A good chunk of the highest grossing films come from, book adaptations and comic adaptations. And I get a lot of them are just straight up garbage, but as a whole, they end up doing really, really well. It's just so bizarre that game movies just can't hit in the same way no matter really how much we do anything with it. But maybe, just maybe, with current trends, we can get better. And these two recent gems, they're filling me with hope. Maybe things will be good. Maybe we won't be stuck in a cycle of horrible video game movies that end up getting our hopes up and crashing and burning like the Hindenburg. Mario did just come out. Yeah, you could go watch it. No, I don't need this right now. Chris Pratt being Mario sounds like a horrible idea. Come on, go watch it. We can have snacks. I know how much you love snacks. You don't know anything about me. I'm literally you. All right, I'll go get some popcorn. Holy crap. That movie was honestly way better than I expected it to be. Sorry I didn't do like a little cutesy film thing. I just forgot my camera. Now look, I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, I get it was a kid's movie, and sure, fine, whatever, but any of you soulless bastards online saying it was unwatchable for that reason, you guys are boring and can go sit in your little caves, you little trolls, because honestly, I enjoyed the hell out of that movie. Jack Black was amazing, Chris Pratt was amazing, the guy from It's Always Sunny was amazing, like, everyone really cared about that movie, and like I said, it's a kid's movie, and they don't make that, some kind of secret. It was clearly a kid's movie, but honestly, it was fun. It was super enjoyable. They had like little bits of the OG soundtrack in there that would like get me all excited every once in a while. The story was touching. It was just really well done. And if you've seen it, the star is the best character in the entire movie, and so help me God, I will fight anyone that says otherwise. Sorry, I kind of lost my cool there.
Almost lost my cool there.
You know what? I'm just gonna come out and say it. Maybe my opinion has changed. Maybe, just maybe, video game movies are in a really, really good spot. Maybe it's worth spending some time and some money on these things because at the end of the day, someone enjoys it. And if someone enjoys it, then it's worth it. I mean, I enjoyed the Mortal Kombat movie, so you know what? There's something in it for everybody. But I swear to God, if I get my hopes up again and they get shot down, I'm gonna... And action! Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know, man. I don't know why you sound like Elmo, but I do. Gotta fix my things so that the light comes off better than it ever did before. Look at that light. Look how it shines. Oh boy, does it shine so well. Look at it go. I need to get more coffee. How do I get out of here? I'm guessing like this. And I'm a fancy bitch because I put that shit in a French press and I need to put on deodorant. It's hot in here, man. I just took a shower.